They are hidden from view, illegal, and poisoning animals and the environment in California's pristine wilderness. We're talking about illegal marijuana farms operated in seclusion and run by a network of criminals.
What you may not realize is that chemicals used on those farms are killing wildlife at an alarming rate and even placing some endangered species in peril. KTVU's Jesse Gary went along with investigators to track down the people responsible.
In a remote section of Stanislaus County, this walk in the woods
suspects on the run
turns into a race to arrest. An elite team of state and county lawmen, hot on the heels of suspects accused of operating an illegal cartel-style marijuana grow operation.
Good girl!
Canines Smoke and Phoebe leading the legwork in this chase and catch.
Go, go, go!
Phoebe literally taking a bite out of crime to help collar one of the alleged criminals.
Good job, Phoebe.
7 suspects ultimately arrested. 1 escapes into the dense brush.
This is an illegal trespass grow site. This is not a sanctioned medicinal marijuana garden with a pure product.
They smear it on like a liquid.
Lieutenant John Norris of the State Department of Fish and Wildlife showed us part of the haul and shot this video showing where it came from. 2 separate illegal grow encampments tucked away in the town of Crow's Landing, each stealing millions of gallons of water for growing strength from the nearby San Joaquin River. There are 10 total plots here stretching 50 yards by 50 yards. State wildlife officers and sheriff's deputies seized 20,000 marijuana plants with a street value of $20 million, as well as 2 handguns and a 12-gauge shotgun. But an even more dangerous crime could come from what's inside these plastic bottles found at the grow site.
This 20,000 plant marijuana cultivation site is a toxic site.
And that sprayer we will not open.
The poisons we're seeing are banned in this country because they're so toxic. EPA banned them from general use over a decade ago.
Domestically banned pesticides, Faradan and Metafos, spread on the marijuana plant leaves and on the ground in the area.
To kill anything that comes onto the marijuana to try to eat it or disturb it. So it kills rodents, it kills small game, it kills big game like bear, deer, mountain lions, you know, the protected mountain lion in California. Pretty much anything that ingests it or even breathes it near the plants can die.
Fish and Wildlife provided video showing dead animals, including these rabbits. Norris says they likely drank water tainted with the banned pesticides and died almost immediately.
Ingested some poison or something. And
it's not just the animals on the land that are at risk from these cartel growers, but also the ones in the water. For example, the endangered California steelhead trout. So scarce, Fish and Wildlife experts say each fish is worth several $1,000s. They too can be killed as these pollutants seep into the river.
Rat poison.
Hours after the early morning raid and arrest, officers and deputies started the next phase of this joint operation, checking and clearing the encampments of toxic marijuana, garbage, poisons. A helicopter is used to hoist the tainted weed to trucks, where it'll be ground up and buried.
if we leave all of those camp byproducts and trash and water lines and pollutants out in the wild, once the winter hits, all of those poisons will wash into the San Joaquin River. They'll kill more fish, they'll poison more water. So if we don't take it out, we are not doing anything to protect our wildlife resources in California or our public safety.
Officials worry what can kill animals can do the same to people who unknowingly buy pot tainted with these pesticides. So for the next several months, it's more searching of backwoods areas.
Right over here.
Protect the environment and the people of California. On assignment in Stanislaus County, Jesse Gary, KTVU, Fox 2 News.